Hey there folks, Rock Online here again with another worming from home demo speedrun. Gonna be doing a glitchless any percent speedrun, attempting to buy the L-shaped desk for $1,000 using the in-game stock market again. I've had some success, and not so success, but some success too over the last couple of attempts trying to get through this. So goal time to beat's gonna be about 6:45. Let's get started. Clock will start when we take control of the worm. All right. Ooh, just got right in there. There we go. The password to get in is worm123. Posted on the posted by the computer monitor there. All right, answer the phone from our boss. Oh, come on, phone. There we go. All right, we need this D6 for later. Ooh, hopefully it doesn't roll off the desk. I got a pretty good whip on that. Right, hang the phone up. Excellent. All right, we need to go do one spreadsheet. We're gonna go over to cell D1, one spreadsheet, and then we're gonna retire. All that effort in spreadsheets. All right, 15 bucks, perfect. And do not want to be on the mouse. Don't move it too well. When you're a worm, trying to move a mouse. Wow, this thing is taking forever to get where it needs to go. My goodness, that was a rough one. I managed to turn the darn thing all the way around. All right, and then down to the shop. Okay. Gonna buy the reading nook. We're gonna go to the reading nook. We're gonna unlock the stock market. Ooh. Yeah, the banner popping up will block the dot sometimes, but that's okay. So we only need 1.25, which I think is 2 dots. Trying to be slick and set it up to just run and then go over to the side, and then I missed it entirely. All right, so we got $20 for leveling up that skill. We have $5 left over from what we earned filling out the spreadsheet earlier and buying the reading nook. When we go to the stock market, we will get $50 from the games for the sort of the achievement of buying a stock. But once the stock gets down to, you know what, well, instead of waiting for that to be a thing. Another thing we need to do is put this D6 on the shift key. As it changes the option to buy max and sell all instead of just buying or selling one at a time. All right, we're on buy all, and we just need this to go down enough for us to buy one, maybe a little bit more. Oh, ah, that's unfortunate. Oh, I got greedy. That's gonna hurt us. I'm gonna miss an opportunity to have bought something. Get in the game. A little bit more. A little bit more. Get greedy. All right, there we go. So we bought the first time with the money we had, and then the game gave us $50, and then we bought with the rest of what we had. Now, as we buy and sell, we will do it with everything we have. I genuinely could not tell if that was going to go up or down from there. I had some really good runs where it's very clear, distinct upward motion, lower, downward motion, but then sometimes it just gets really like that's a very distinct upward motion. We like that. And it's still going up. Of course it is. It starts to move. I'm like, oh, it's starting to move. Get rid of it. It's gonna do a thing, and then it proceeds to just kind of turned and went up a little bit more. That's okay. You see, we're still going down here. $27, $26. Still going down. All right, gone back up a bit. Whatever the difference between buy price and sell price times the number of shares we have is going to be how much money we make each time. So in that instance, we probably made, was it 5 times 4, maybe 20 bucks. But as we have more money, we're able to buy more stock. Buying power goes up and the benefit will increase. So we have 5 shares now. Up to $150. Yeah, I do not want to buy that dip. Famous last words, but I feel like that's not going to be a very high peak. And it's going to be a very high peak. Bonk, 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 bonk. That's him regretting not buying the... It's like, it's still going. It's like 50% gain. That's insane. Get out of here. Come on, game. What are you doing to me? That's rude. Too funny. Alright, that's a good dip. That's a pretty good dip, I'd say. Lowest the stock we've ever seen in this little setup here. Probably a good opportunity to get in on it. We now have 7 shares. Alright. 7 shares and $211. Well, I should say we don't have the 7 shares anymore. We have $211. Alright. You can see the whole screen start to shift up. It's like even it thinks it's going to start making a rally. Still going up. Not making a ton, but the alternative is to sit here and not do anything while you wait to break out of these sort of smaller rises and falls. I mean, you might as well partake. You're making something. As long as you're buying and selling fairly close to when those dips and those peaks happen. I guess technically there's a potential for waiting too long and then buying and selling in ways that you miss it too much and you're actually losing money by not taking advantage of the optimal amount of time to buy or sell. But I think generally speaking, you're still going to be, you're already up, we're over 500, we're halfway there. It does not, it goes quicker. The more money you have, it's an exponential increase instead of a linear one. So we're over 500 now. Does not mean we're halfway through the run. We're halfway to the amount of money we need, but our buying power is a lot higher. So, oh man, that's unfortunate. Oh my gosh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that was like $100 lost right there. We were at 650 and only managed to sell for 550. That would be one of those opportunities I was just talking about where you miss the chance to sell for maximum gain. All about those maximum gains. The mouse starts getting turned around and you're trying to look at the screen and navigate the mouse. You end up turned all kinds of weird directions to figure out how to get over to the next button. There we go. Up to 832. Once that dollar value crosses 1,000 and we hit sell, that's all we need. But not to get greedy because it just got to 940 and then started to go back the other direction. Nice low buy here. This might be the last one we need to do. Okay, it's going to go up pretty. I see we're over 1,000 already. Okay. Fantastic. Time stops when we buy the L-shaped desk. 9:05. Awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate you watching. See you next time.